Good morning, everybody. It is the morning of April 21st, and this is going to be the first morning that I've been able to get out and go turkey hunting. So, like I said, you saw it was 41 degrees, so it's pretty cool out here this morning. But we're ready to go out there and give it a shot, see what we can make happen this morning. Hopefully, the turkeys will cooperate, and we'll get a good hunt this morning. So stick with me and let's go get them. Alright, I've got set up and I finally heard my first gobble. It's straight down the creek from where I was videoing the other night. There he went again. So a lot of times, well, as y'all know, sometimes they pitch down and go the other way. Sometimes they pitch down and come your way. A lot of times before in the past that they have pitched down, they've come my way, and this is the first time I've ever set up on this end of the creek. So I've got my decoys set up, and hopefully, even if he doesn't come my way early, I can always go to him, but I really think I'm in a good spot. So we'll see what happens. That's about as close as it gets when you got a turkey coming at you like that. That was pretty awesome. We just lacked one thing in that, and that was having a gobbler follow them right up to us. But that was really something, and that tells you how still you've got to be, and you've got to be camouflaged really well to fool a turkey that gets that close, especially 3 of them. So that's a great morning so far. Let's see what else happens. Well, it's about 8 o'clock, and I haven't seen or heard anything since those hens came by about an hour and a half ago. I hate to get up and move because this is a really good spot, and I know patience is the name of the game when it comes to turkey hunting. But I need to get up and move on down the ridge a little ways and scan out across the other pasture to see if there might be one he's just not gobbling. He's got hens with him, and see if I can put eyes on him. So I'm going to get out here and gather up my decoys, and we'll see you in just a little bit. Okay, just a recap of where we're at. So I made it back to the truck, and you know how when I said I'd sat there and it was a really good spot, and I hadn't seen anything else in about an hour and a half, hadn't heard anything. So patience is the key, and that's it. Patience is the key. And I said, well, I'm going to get up and make a move and go over and check the other field, see if there's any birds over there. Okay, 95% of the time, if you're in a good spot, just stay there. Just stay, even though you're not seeing anything, just stay there. I mean, and 5% of the time when you go, you're going to have some success. So I made the round. I didn't see anything, didn't hear anything. So I started just slowly making my way back to the truck. And on the way back to the truck, you have to walk by and look down in the valley from where I was up on the hill and where I was sitting this morning. So when I get, I don't know, 100 yards from, maybe 150 yards from where I was sitting this morning, and I'm walking on top of the hill, I look down there, and there's a tom turkey just 50 yards from the tree that I was sitting by this morning. So I couldn't tell if it was an adult or a jake. I know it just had a little red on its head, and it took off running down the hill away from me and opened its wings and glided across the creek into the woods on the adjacent property. So I was kicking myself for doing that, just leaving, and then I walked about 50 more yards, and lo and behold, there are those hens right out there from about 50 yards, a little bit farther from where the male bird was, and shouldn't have moved. You never know. You always second guess, but again, 95% of the time, just stay where you are a little bit longer, and a lot of times it'll pay off. Sometimes it won't, but it would have this morning, I think. But anyway, that's turkey hunting, and that's just hunting in general. So we'll be back at it. I'm going to go to the house, clean up a little bit, get me some breakfast, and then the wind is really kicked up. It's blowing pretty good now. But anyway, it's going to warm up in a little while, and I'll probably be back over here chasing them again. So stick with me. Well, welcome back. I went home, got me some breakfast, and cleaned up a little bit, and I'm back over here. It's a 10:30, and right now I'm just cleaning my lenses on my binoculars, and you want to be sure, I talked about it before when my other video when I was talking about things I carry with me when my turkey hunt. Be sure and carry a good set of optics with you. These Vortex binoculars are extremely good, but any binocular that you take with you is going to be very handy, because you can just pick out little things in the woods, like the tips of the fan that you might not see with just your naked eye walking around, or glassing across big pastures, and even a pasture and into another section of woods. You might be able to see the turkeys, and if you know they're there, then you might be able to take a different approach to them. But anyway, we're fixing to go out here, do a little glassing, make some calls, and go sit down and be patient. Be patient. You weren't patient earlier. I didn't think he was going to get any closer. That sucks. That's a long day right there, and that sucks, but rats. I hate to start the year out like that, but oh me, that's part of it. All right. Well, as you saw, I just missed that turkey. I'm going to say he was at least 50 yards, and I don't think he was going to get much closer than that. And I really leaned out, stretched my gun out, and gave him a barrel, and then gave the tree limbs right here in front of me another barrel. And it just wasn't meant to be. But I watched him shoot. What time is it now? It is 1:34. I've been watching that turkey since 11 o'clock. So, and he never said a peep. And he really didn't like that Jake decoy. I know that. I don't know if another gobbler had whipped him or something, but anyway, we'll just keep on trying. Keep on keeping on. But thanks for being with me, and we'll give it another go here in just a little bit. I'm going to gather my decoys, and we'll go over the hill and see if we can locate another one.